Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. This guy's looking for a repeat of last week's win here. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And from Landover, we're underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm. Brock, what a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and just 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
He picks up 15 on the play, and the Commanders will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion left. Play fake here, Daniels. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Stays in the pocket, and the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
Here we go. Here we go. Push.
Ready? Here he is on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jimmy Gibbs. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Goff now on 3rd down. Good place beyond the marker. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Fires him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, a get to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A toss now to Robinson. He did well to shake off run tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
That one finds his man, likely. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Danielson, he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered it.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 14. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Gone. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the line 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. On the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Looking for a target. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's third down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Check the Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And what a hit there. Oh, she faced the punch for moving the chains that time.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Alert! Alert!
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Alert! Alert!
They're not going to get him an inch on his second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep their
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Painter. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
There is nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go.
Daniels back to throw. This is completed downfield to Likely. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels going to keep it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a Pelton 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
I'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Screen here for Gibbs. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels hits him on the end route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
18 cards.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Daniels now. Low left side is caught by Sinnott. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trusty tight end.
On the move, hit it right. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They send Samuel Wright. Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And the Lions get him. Daniels! And the pressure drives them backwards.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
On the return, here comes Reed. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's a count of Gibbs to Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Goff on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, it's Goff. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing again, it's Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Again, Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be 1st down, Detroit. From the red zone now. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Jack Rock sticking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Going the other way. Lions have it. Not much chatted after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. Then we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL.
Yep.
It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. You got 3 points, but you love the execution on third down especially.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play made by Deron Payne.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
And it's third down.
Again, it's Gibbs. He gets the first and more inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Robinson start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
So that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On now comes their punter. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down, Lions.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Elliott straight ahead. And they stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
20.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, ball at the 36. Throwing is gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
180. I got it.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
180.
They're giving that to Zeke. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
We go tonight. 180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. The back's got it. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, they call that the money downs for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and now 2 touchdowns on the ground, it's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cougar night.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. In progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
On the gun, it's Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go 80.
Kill, turn up.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
60 by 6. Let's go. Ready.
3rd down, give to Robinson. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Has the connection to right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Short pass caught by his tight end. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play action plays they've left over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, he already has a himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
So 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
Washington will take over.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Option gives to Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
To throw, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Commanders.
70 Lions.
Daniels now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Jack Campbell at the INT.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game, and it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off running left. Here's Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to drop.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Lions on their way to their 3rd win of the year. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
180. Super.
Out of the shotgun, Carr. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. He fields this at the 18. The Commanders set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey!
Daniels going to keep it. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap, we get to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ready! 18, come! Ready!
From the 47. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Under 10!
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
20! 4 down! Value 3!
He's going to pass it here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this.